guest tonight is in a fantastic movie, a British movie. It's in theatres now. It's called Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Please welcome the adorable Colin Firth, everybody. Colin Firth.
That was as English a greeting as you could get.
Well, it was good. I liked it, because I went to hug you and I could see you were very uncomfortable with it, so I decided to go in a little bit closer and give you the full groin rub.
Yeah, no, that was a piece of English emotional landscape you just got there.
I don't think the English are that cold. I think the English think they're cold, but they're not really. I've found English people to actually be very warm and friendly.
Very, very early in the interview. You're gonna...
No, I'm serious. I lived in England for a number of years, and the whole myth of Scottish-English hatred, which I've perpetuated myself on many occasions, it's not really true.
No, it is a myth. And I think the English are very passionate, complicated, perverted people. I don't think they're not...
Passionate, complicated, perverted, and promiscuous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting. You travel the world, and the stereotypical Englishman, if you ask somebody, the first thing off their head will be, remember the royal family, a man with a bowler hat and an umbrella.
Right.
And they start to get a bit... There's this short circuit when you remind them about Keith Richards, Johnny Rotten, Sid
Right,
Vicious,
yeah.
You know.
Well, that's what I thought. You remember there was a movie called King Ralph, where John Goodman taught English people how to rock?
Yes.
And I was thinking... Hey, what the Beatles and the Stones don't know how to rock? What the hell is this?
No, well, they do. I mean, they need chemicals, usually.
Right.
To help them across that threshold. But they're all too ready to take that leap. And, you know, when I was growing up, nobody in my school thought when I grew up, I want to be like the Duke of Edinburgh.
Do you want to be like the Duke of Edinburgh?
Not really, no. I mean, I was probably a bit like the Duke of Edinburgh,
well,
but I pierced the ears and learned to play guitar. That was the fantasy. I mean, it's hard to believe now, but I was quite sort of dangerous and, you know...
I think, listen, there's Downton Abbey fever running across America right now. I mean, you were doing well here before, but now...
I know.
They'll give you another Oscar just for being English.
I think it's... And it wouldn't... I think they already did that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's fair. No, you're a very good actor, even though you've got the added advantage of being English. See, I think American critics are very intimidated by English actors, so they go, oh, he's really good, isn't he?
Yes.
Not that you're not good, you are good.
I've fallen foul of one or two critics that haven't fallen for that.
Oh, dear. No, I don't think it's a trick with you. I think you're a very good actor, really I do, even although you're English.
Bless you.
And there's no aggression. Now, are you living in England? You don't live in England anymore.
I do. No, I live. I've stayed in the mother country for better or worse. But my wife is Italian, so a lot of time gets spent there.
They're not cold people at all.
No, they're. No, I could do with a medium temperature sometimes.
Yes. I've met some Italian ladies.
Oh yes. Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's worth it, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's worth it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they do have just about everything that you could expect. You know, it's the Garden of Earthly Delight.
Right, exactly.
Really,
so all 4 seasons in one day.
You've got absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, just the food alone, you know, and you go for Christmas there and you start eating and you've got no reverse gear at all on that. So it's you know,
you're in good shape and you don't have to worry about that.
It's a slimming colour. It's hiding the post-Christmas contours. Yes.
Oh no, come on. Do you do all of that? Do you have a strict workout regimen?
It's not very strict, and it's not really a regimen.
That would be a no then, I'm thinking.
I eat a lot, and I'm one of these people that sort of leaves the last bit of cheeseburger on the edge of the plate just to feel that I haven't completely...
I can't do that. I would eat your last bit of little cheeseburger.
Well, I'd probably eat yours too, as long as I'd left something in this.
That's true. Other people's plates, no calories.
Yeah, fries off other people's plates.
It's absolutely, I get it. Were you at the Golden Globes on?
Yeah, I was, yes.
That was awesome, wasn't it? I didn't see it, but it looked great. You enjoy these?
Awesome by the guy that didn't see it is the
Well, you know, I read that it was great.
It was, and actually I was there. It wasn't a huge amount of pressure, other than our friend Ricky, you know, what he might or might not do, which I actually think adds a wonderful frisson.
It gives a certain edge to it.
Yes,
he'll probably win an award.
Yeah, I mean, why not? And I mean, you could open an envelope and say whatever you want, probably. If
yeah.
In fact, when I presented Best Actress, and I told my 8-year-old, said, "Why are you going to America this time?" And I said, "Well, one of the things I'll do is to present at the Golden Globes." And he said, "Well, can't you just present it to yourself?" and actually, I just thought, what would stop a person doing that?
You could just say, "I can't believe it! I've won!"
It's astonishing. That's right.
Oh man, I wish I'd have done that. I once gave a Grammy to Katy Perry. I should have kept it from that bitch.
Why not?
We have to take a break. It's one of the things we do here in America.
It's a pity. Okay, no.
Commercials.
Really?
Yes. Not like the BBC here, you know.
God, you old tart. Okay.
Yes, no, we whore ourselves out to the highest bidder. Who are the highest bidders? Take a look.
But Anne expressed a liking. It's keeping her.
So, welcome back, everybody. So that's the point in the movie. Just after that point, you go nuts, shoot up the place, and then there's a car chase out of there.
That's it. It's all working up to the moment that would really sell this film.
Listen, I don't think that... I think this... I want to see this film, because I remember the television series in Britain with Sir Alec Guinness. He played George Smiley, didn't he?
Played Smiley.
And now it's Gary Oldman that's playing him, right?
That's right, and it's masterful what he does.
He's a fantastic actor, I think, Gary Oldman.
There's nobody better. This is a very easy film for me to promote, in a way, because I don't have to be insincere, which I usually do. You know,
that's never going to work in Hollywood, Colin. You know that.
Well, I do it very well. I just don't have to this time. I'm in the film little enough for it, you know, not to sound like special pleading. And I do think his performance is masterful. I think the whole thing it's not absurd to call it a masterpiece. This is a beautiful piece of cinema.
It's brave, though, as well, to take a role that's so famous by Sir Alec Guinness, who was like, you know.
But what he did was legendary. The book is legendary. I mean, it's an intimidating process every step of the way. It's very wordy. It's very complicated. You know, it's for people who love crosswords and puzzles. This is, you know, and mystery and danger and everything associated with the Cold War. It's sexy from that. You know, it's a thinking person's piece.
Yeah. Thinking people who enjoy sex.
There are such creatures, I understand.
I think that the thought process is the most exciting part of it half the time.
Oh, yeah, and it's like...
Especially if you're on your own.
It's like yeah, absolutely. Well, on your own it's fine. I think it's Woody Allen that said, you know, I think sex on your own is with someone you love. And,
yes, yeah.
I think he said sex between two people is a beautiful thing, and between 5 it's fantastic.
Yeah. Can't argue with any of that.
No, I think Gary he's one of the few people who's, even when I was young, and we were both young, I was willing to look at him and think, he's one of my heroes, he's one of the best people. You don't do that when you're 20.
No, I know, and I remember thinking that about Gary Oldman as well, because he has this ineffable, strange quality that whenever he's... you know what I think of him? It's like when I used to watch Kenny Dalglish playing soccer, and I thought, the minute he gets anywhere near that goal, I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah. No, so there's an adrenaline rush.
He's lethal. He's a bit... When we've seen him do stuff which is pyrotechnic, crazy.
Right.
You know, and this one is a sort of... It's all lurking there. You know, George Smiley is a civilized, quiet man. He's the man who, you know, John le Carré describes him as a man basically who would disappear into the crowd, which makes him even more dangerous because he's like a leopard hiding in the undergrowth. And then the steel comes out, you know, in the sort of second half of the film. And you think, don't mess with this guy.
Yeah, you can't hide a leopard in a crowd. That's...
Am I mixing my metaphors a
Well,
little bit?
as long as you don't try and hide a leopard in a
I won't ever do that.
We are very
I'm
literal here.
glad I came on and got the advice. That,
Yes, I'm glad I put. We're out of time, actually. Do you fancy a mouth organ awkward pause, or do you want to go for the big?
I think
prize?
I'm really up for the awkward pause. Actually, I think I've been building up.
It's a terribly English show. Would you like to go for the regular American awkward pause, or do you want to go for the Downton Abbey awkward pause?
I don't know what that looks like.
I
Can you
don't
take
know
me through
either,
it?
but let's try.
All right, how does it go?
I think you're just doing a regular awkward pause.